What is going on, Arkansas Razorback fans? We are 48 days away from kickoff, and it is time to roll out those season predictions. And we start off with Week 1 against Cincinnati. The Arkansas Razorbacks will kick off the season in Fayetteville versus Cincinnati. Let's talk Cincinnati. After becoming the first non-Power 5 team to make the college football playoff, they are bringing in the 42nd ranked class of 2022 and a really young team after losing key pieces like Sauce Gardner, Alec Pierce, Desmond Ritter, and so on, compared to Arkansas, who is bringing back lots of key guys and several transfers, including 12 starters. I see this being not an easy game and a tough fight, but I do have Arkansas coming out in a close one to start off the season. Week 2 will start off with the Gamecocks visiting Fayetteville. Shane Beamer has done a great job bringing that program back up on the rise, but will it be enough? They have had lots of praise in the offseason. Now, I do believe they will have a great season. Spencer Rattler will help out tremendously, but with it being Arkansas at home, it won't be enough. Arkansas will come out on top with a win. Week 3, Missouri State will be hitting the road to Fayetteville, led by who other than, you guessed it, Bobby Petrino. Wait, sorry, wrong picture. Bobby Petrino. You may remember this name. Former Hog receiver Jordan Jones will be suiting up for the Bears. A very underrated team in my eye. Did good last year. I expect them to be great this year, but not great enough. Hogs win this one. On to Week 4, we finally broke the streak against A&M last year after several years of nail-biters. After a disappointing year last year for the Aggies, they are looking to bounce back, and that's what they did, bringing in the top-ranked class ever in the history of college football. QB situation will be interesting. Do they go to talented sophomore Hayes King, grad transfer Max Johnson? As far as game-wise, I really want to go with the Hogs here, but I have an edge. A&M will squeak out of this one with a win. Week 5, Hogs versus Tide. This is the best chance we've had to take down the Tide in a while. We came up so close last year. I expect this to be the game of the week, maybe even game day as well. Bama bringing in another great class, bringing back Heisman winner Bryce Young, as well as so many studs in the portal. Saban put in work this offseason. KJ vs. Bryce is going to be a must-watch for football fans. This won't be a show, I believe. A low-scoring game. Both Arkansas and Alabama's defense will be better this season, but yet a show with the Tide winning. Close game, but the Tide will roll out with the W. Week 6 is the start of 3 straight road games for the Hogs as they head to Starkville to take on the Bulldogs. This will be another great QB matchup. Will Rogers is the dude. I expect another big year out of him. Rogers threw for 417 yards last year and nearly got out with a win. Air raid is always hard to adjust to. Hogs defense will be even better this year, so I'm interested to see how Leach will adjust. Pitt vs. Leach is always a great one. I expect another great one with another Hog win. Week 7, just like former BYU QB Zach Wilson, the Hogs will be cougar hunting. Just looking at their schedule makes you say, wow. Notable teams such as Baylor, Oregon, Notre Dame, Arkansas, Liberty, going to be hard to have another 10-win season. Jaron Hall will need to step up big time. Also, key transfer Christopher Brooks will play a big role, but not big enough. Hogs will squeak out of Utah with the W. Week 9, Hogs finished their 3rd straight road game at Auburn. The Tigers are looking to replace several spots, lose Roger McKeemery to the draft, lose Bo Nix to the portal, as well with a couple others. They do gain transfer QB Zach Calzada from A&M. Seems to be a down year for the Tigers. Even on their bad years, we just haven't been able to get to the Tigers. This is going to be one of the best Arkansas teams Auburn has faced in a long time. Hogs run out with the W. Week 10, the Hogs will be back home in Fayetteville with the Liberty Flame in town. Liberty, as well as many other teams looking to replace their QB spot after Malik Willis entered the draft. This Hog non-conference schedule is tough, and which I believe is the hardest in all of college football. Just like so many other teams, Liberty went looking into the portal, picked up Day Hunter, very solid RB. The Flame will burn out in this one. Hogs get the W. Week 11, defending the boot with the LSU Tigers in town. 2 former Tigers turned Hogs, Dwight McGothern and Landon Jackson, will be up against their old team. Same with some former Hogs turned Tigers, Joe Fouché and Gregory Brooks. LSU did well in the offseason, got some good transfers on both sides of the ball. Like so many other teams, going to need to find the guy to fill that QB spot. It's hard to have a great season under a first-year head coach. They are rebuilding and will get to where they usually are soon, but not now. Boot stays, Hogs win. Week 12, a game that is always a show year in and year out. The Hogs and the Rebels. The Lane train was in full speed ahead this offseason, bringing in a huge transfer class, putting them at number 2 in transfer rankings, according to 247 Sports. Biggest get in my eyes is former 5-star running back Zach Evans. With Matt Corral gone, I expect a heavy rush game with the Rebels. There's like so many other teams going to need to find someone to step up big in that QB spot. Rebels will have another good year, just not great. Hogs win at home on Senior Day. Week 13, Hogs head to Columbia to take on the Tigers. Missouri turned out to have a really good class. Got 5-star number 1 receiver in the country, Luther Burden, as well with 8 4-stars. Do lose Tyler Beatty in that running back spot. Also need to find a new QB spot with Connor Bazelak leaving to Indiana. I expect a decent year from Missouri. Just give them time. Still a young team, but decent won't do it. Hogs win to finish out the regular season, finishing at 10-2. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your season predictions in the comments down below. See you in Pitman, year 3. Hogs are coming.
Arkansas has proved they're a big-time football team.
That team will punch you and fight you every single snap.